Talking all things of this nature. We have a few things to fucking talk about. So let's just get right into it. Over the weekend, me and my friend went to a bar that we frequent quite a bit. And this particular establishment is predominantly Caucasian. Okay, fine, no problem. Well, I've had a couple of issues there, but none as big as what happened over this last weekend that just passed. We get to the bar and the line is unusually long, okay? And when we get in line, there's an older guy and a younger guy in front of us. And we're talking and we're being sociable, whatever the case might be. Although I will say that the older guy was a hot fucking mess in my personal opinion. But that's a whole other story for a whole other day. But in front of me, my friend, the older guy, the guy that he came with, was a gaggle of queens. And I call them the Gaggle Six. Okay, so the Gaggle Six, some of the girls from their group were turning back, rolling their eyes at us, and just really trying to make us feel some type of way. And I looked at my friend and I said, it just be killing me how girls be really thinking there's something that they're not, girl, that they're more important than they really are, girl. I said, there's a difference between being humble and stuck the fuck up. I said, girls need to learn how to balance that, honey, because some girls don't know how to tread that line, girl. There is a thin line between confidence and arrogance, girl, and you need to learn how to balance that. Be that as it may, honey, I know they heard what the fuck I said. I know they did because I talked loud enough, and they heard me, and they paid it, which is their right, girl. You can pay it if you want to, girl, but it don't change the fact that the shit is true. At the end of the day, we end up getting closer to the entrance when all of a sudden the Gaggle Six decide they want to tell their homegirls to jump the line after we all have been waiting all this time. Now, when old girl and her and the gay guy that she rolls up with got in the line, girl, they just moseyed on through like they just knew it was okay. Like they were entitled. Like they had that right to do that. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch got a lot of nerve to cut in front of us as if we weren't even here. You understand what I'm saying? So my friend was just addressing the girl and the gay guy like, so what the fuck is this? Like, what, we're not trying to get into the establishment? Like, what is this right now? Like, what are you really going through mentally to where you felt like what you just did was okay? He didn't say it like that. This is how I would say it. But I'm paraphrasing. This is the message that he was sending out. When all of a sudden, honey, this one girl jumped into the conversation, the one queen who I'm guessing was the alpha male in the group, who was the leader of their group, girl, she turned around and was like, excuse me, what did you say? And he said, what I said was, it's trifling the fact that your friends jumped the line, okay? That they jumped the line, and as if none of us were here. And he was like, well, then they just started going back and forth. I can't even remember all what was being said. I know that the white guy gonna tell my friend, gonna say, oh, it's crazy how you're trying to give me butch, yet you keep saying girl, and this, that, and the fourth, and honey, yeah, you can wave your hand, and this, that, and the fourth, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what? It started to, like, the situation has started to escalate. So I had stepped in and I was like, tapping my friend on his chest, like, hey, yo, just chill out, because we're going to end up getting thrown out before we even get in dealing with this bitch. So I'm like, so let's just pay it and calm down and just be done with the situation. And as I'm trying to calm my friend down, I hear this bitch coming from the back of my neck, breathing her fucking hot, stank ass, fucking dragon's breath, morning breath, down my neck, talking about, yeah, you had better listen to your friend and pay it. Girl, I turned around. First of all, I still could see the bitch through my peripheral vision, but I was focusing on my friend, but I could still see this bitch. Miss Thing, I don't know what happened. Girl, I pushed my friend to behind me, and I told Miss Girl, I said, girl, I said, she's my friend. She's my Judy. Only I talk to her like that. Bitch, you're not our friend. You don't talk to her like that, bitch. You don't speak to her like that. Only I talk to her like that. And my thing was, secretly, my friend was reading the girl down, but she wasn't reading her as good as I want, especially her being my friend. I wanted her, it was a one-on-one initially. So that's why I didn't want to jump in, because I felt like, at first, like, okay, girl, you come on, girl, you can win this reading session, girl, but she wasn't really reading the way I wanted to. But once I tried to diffuse it and this girl tried to come for my friend again after I tried to calm my friend down, girl, I laid into Miss Girl, and she just can't take me. Now, she might have thought she had my friend, and she might have thought that we were giving the same thing, but girl, girl, one thing about me when it comes to reading, girl, I'm one for the books, bitch. ask about me, girl. Any bitch that has ever been read for me has never tried me again, girl, bitch, because I will read you down boots, bitch. Don't even give me nothing that I can say, because I will take it, magnify it, and hurt your feelings, girl. You don't want it with me, girl, because I'm not that girl. I'm just not that girl. So you might want to pun the fucking replay, bitch, and go and gag a bitch that you think you can actually take, girl, because I'm not that girl. I will hurt you. And so, honey, she was like, yeah, you better have listened to your friend and pay it. And I looked at her, and I said to Miss Bitch, and she was like, well, look at me and look at your friend. I said, yeah, girl, look at her. I said, look at my friend and look at you. You're right, girl. At least with my friend, she's giving me a look that is unique and different, girl. Something that the girls are going to try to emulate the next day, girl. I said, in reference to you, bitch, you're giving me something that I've already seen before. I said, I could find 10 bitches that look just like you. That look just like you. She said, where? I said, well, let's just get a GQ magazine, girl. If we look through this magazine, girl, we can see what you tried to give, girl, and failed, bitch. I said, you're a wannabe rejected Abercrombie & Fitch model, bitch, and you didn't make the bar, girl. You didn't quite make the cut, girl. Now, did you? I said, girl, you went to New York, girl, and you applied for Elite Models, girl, but you gave them what the fuck you're giving me right now, girl. Absolutely nothing. And I said, so, girl, you're a reject, girl. I said, you're a reject. And then she had this curl on the side of her head. I said, and girl, with this curl that you've got going on, I said, you got some nerve even saying anything to me, talking to me with this Chiquita banana sitting off the side of your head, Miss Bitch. I said, you are a tri-queen. I said, you got some nerve saying anything to me. I said, saying anything to me. I said, bitch, you don't have no place to say nothing to me, bitch. And she was like, girl, she said, this is our club. You're coming to our club, meaning because it's predominantly Caucasian. So she's like, this is our club. This is my joint. Our club. And I'm like, bitch, what you mean it's your club? I said, so you're paying the rent here. Your name is on the mortgage? Your name is on the mortgage? Okay, so then, bitch, what the fuck you mean it's your place? Bitch. Because when we come here, we spend money. Okay? When we come, we buy drinks. We spend money. So what the fuck you talking about? This is your club. This is your bar. What the fuck? Where is that even coming from? You can't take the fact. That's all you can say, bitch, after I ripped you another asshole, bitch. After I let her know about her side curl. I can't even take you seriously with this banana as you talk is bouncing up and down. I can't even take you seriously with this noodle sitting off the side of your head and you think you're somebody's out the mail. They need to find a new fucking leader because you let their asses straight, bitch. Girl, when I tell y'all ladies to Miss Girl, and I kept telling her, I was just like, girl, you are a rejected model. You are a rejected model. You are a rejected model. You tried to make the cut, girl. You tried to make it in New York, girl. You didn't make the bar, girl. They sent you packing back to Georgia, girl. And now you think you about to give the girl something they haven't seen, girl. But I've seen 10 girls that did it better than you, girl. That did the look you tried to give, girl. Okay? Okay, the whole goal of trying to give the whole I just woke up out the bed look is not to actually look like you just woke out the bed, girl. You look like you just woke out the bed, put some mousse in your hair with that little side curl, put on this outfit that, first of all, she wasn't fat, because she was like a lot bigger than me, girl. Height and weight, but at the end of the day, girl, it's like you're not even toned for you to be sitting up here wearing this tank top like this, like you're fat, girl. Like, why are you even wearing this outfit, girl? Like, let's get on that, girl. Since you were talking, girl, I was just going in on Miss Girl. She cannot take me. Like, I would just let her have it. Like, girl, since you want to talk about my friend's outfit, girl, let's get on your outfit. I was like, cause girl, you're fat. I said you wanted to be a model, girl. Your body wasn't tight enough. Your mug does not fit. Okay, girl, this curl is a key. So, girl, and then she had on girl, which is why I wore this shirt, girl, because, honey, she had on these glasses and she thought she was going to read me, girl. Honey, you're a reading rainbow, girl. You're on elementary level, girl. You're on hooked on phonics, girl, because she tried to read me. She couldn't even get a word in. She was like, well, yeah, girl, A-E-I-O-U, bitch. What the fuck about it, girl? Yeah, bitch, what the fuck about it? I'm like, and what? And what, girl? You telling me something I already know, bitch? I know how to spell. I know how to read, apparently, girl, because I'm giving you what the fuck you asked for, bitch. A read, girl. A read. And I gave her, it wasn't a PG-13. I'll say that it was more of I gave her mature audience. I did, girl. I gave her a mature audience read, and I was just like, so, girl, the next time you, but she kept saying, oh, girl, this is our establishment. We will win here. We will win here. We will win. And then her friend, I was like, bitch, because I'm thinking to myself, girl, I wanted to whoop her ass so bad because I was in her mug, girl. I was in her mug. Granted, she's bigger than me, girl, but I'm confident in my skills. And granted, I know that there is somebody out there who can beat my ass, girl. I'm sure there's thousands of people who can beat my ass, girl. At the end of the day, girl, one thing about it is I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to stand up for my friend. And, girl, I wish you would lay your hands on me, bitch. I was waiting for her to because I wanted to wear that curl off the top of her head. I was just waiting, girl, because I'm just thinking to myself, like, if she even make me think she about to lay her hands on me, I'm just going to reach across and just bow, get this curl and in a minute, girl. And I said, and secretly, girl, you know, girl, you look like you got some things to lose too, girl. You're still a dirt queen, but you look like you got a little something to lose, girl. So we would both be going to fucking jail, queen. And you might be, and she might have been right. Maybe they would have chose her over me, girl. But before they get to actually making a decision, girl, I will beat your fucking ass. I will wear you out, girl. Like, I don't give a damn what you talking about, how you talking about it, girl. I wish she would have even lifted her hand like she was gonna hit me, girl. I would have just went ham and cheese on this bitch. I would have went Christmas ham on this bitch. I would have done Thanksgiving turkey and motherfucking, what is it? And motherfucking stuffing on this bitch. I would have went goddamn holiday heart on this bitch, girl. Happy Valentine's Day. No, girl. April Fool's, girl, honey, because you just got gagged, girl. Gagged, girl. She cannot take. She cannot take. But one thing about it, I will say that the more I do what I'm doing in reference to these YouTubes and the more that people know who I am, I do need to keep it cuter than that. I can't be flipping out on everyone. And that's one thing me and my friend need to talk about because, girl, secretly, we do need to start paying these girls because I just feel like it's too much on the line for me to be just arguing with every girl that pops up, you know, on the scene. It just is not worth it. Because, girl, at the end of the day, I have too much going for myself. But on that night, I'm not going to lie, girl. My rationale, because that's why I be telling my friend. It's like one of us always has to be the calm one, which normally it's me. Because contrary to popular belief, girl, I'm not, like, everywhere I go, I'm not popping out the peanut shell. A lot of times, I'm just calm, cool, collected. I'm going to have a good time. I didn't come out here to fight. I didn't come out here to argue. Okay? But on that night, she was being disrespectful. You got mad because you were wrong. You had your friend skip this line after we all had been waiting 10, 15 minutes to get in. You think your friends have the right to just skip the line? Who the fuck do you think they are? You understand what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, bitch, this piece of shit and this fucking piece of, I don't even know what the fuck to call him. Like, why do you think that they're so special that they should get in? Why? Because they're white and we're black and it doesn't really matter? And when, it gets better. So then the police and the security jump up, and the first people that they come to is my friend, even though they saw me reading the white girl. But I think they came to the person who they jumped on him, but verbally. But really, at this point, it was me and girl going back and forth. And then the girl was like, "Yeah, get them." I'm like, "No, bitch." Get her and her two fucking friends that jumped the line. And then I will say that the younger two dudes were cool as hell. They were Caucasian. They were cool as fuck. They were like, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Let me catch my breath." Because this bitch right here is tried. I said, "What's going on is we all have been waiting our turn to get in." Okay. I said, and then you have him from the Gaggle Six that's gonna have his two friends jump the line just before they get in the door. I said, "That's not right. It's not right." And I said, and when my friend addressed the situation, here he come jumping in my friend's face talking about how he looked versus how my friend looked, talking about this is his club and this is his joint, so forth and so on. And what was like, "Hey, yo, who's the person who skipped the line? Point him out to me and we'll make him get to the fucking back." I said, "It's this bitch and this bitch." and then the girl was like, "Oh, you know what? We're just gonna leave. I'm like, "Girl, you know what? I'm sorry you had to witness that, and I'm sorry you got thrown into that, girl." But then again, no, I'm not, girl, because you wouldn't have got thrown in if you would have did the right thing, okay? But my thing is, I bet you she won't be jumping the line no time soon, or at least not if she sees us. If she sees me and my friend, she won't be jumping the line. Because, girl, I'm not playing with you. You know, my thing is, I don't like to fight, girl, but I will fight for what I believe in, girl. Especially if someone is being disrespectful to me or my friends or my family, and you're being disrespectful and you're wrong. On top of you being disrespectful, you are in the wrong. And so, anyway, like, I had gotten crunk and I had dropped my phone. I'm looking like, girl, where the fuck's my phone, girl? I look up and this bitch with this curl got my phone. Girl, I was like, bitch, what the fuck? She up here trying to find my... typing through my phone, like, trying to see, like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm reaching snap. I'm like, bitch, that's my fucking phone. She was like, "Oh, I was gonna give it to you." It's not about what you was gonna do. It's what the fuck you did. And what you did was you picked it up and you was going through it. You see I'm up here looking for my fucking phone. You find the phone. Wouldn't it be like 2 and 2 together? I lose my phone. You find the phone, bitch. Maybe it's my fucking phone, bitch. She up here on my phone talking about... No. I snatched my phone and, girl, I paid this bitch. And so then the old cop was going to tell my friend, "Oh, you had better calm down or we're going to throw your ass out." I'm like, you old decrepit Skeletor, Kryptonite, Cryptor, Crypt Keeper. Girl, who are you? I mean, girl, what you going to do? Like, Miss Thing, I'm not even taking you seriously right now, bitch, because if anything ever did pop off and you exerted too much, girl, your heart's gonna explode, girl. So I don't even know why you even made it seem like you was gonna sit up here and regulate the situation. Because, bitch, if we would have went into a brawl, girl, you wouldn't have been able to do nothing about it, girl, except for to get on your walkie-talkie and call the real police who actually have some type of stamina going on. Because, Natina Shea, girl, you need to be up for retirement, like, now. Like, today. Like, I don't even know why you showed up to work, girl. I thought we threw you a going away party, girl, 5 years ago. Yet still here the fuck you got. So Miss Thing girl, honey girl, bitch, I was like, Miss Thing can't take, girl. And then when we got inside of the establishment, we walked downstairs, and I saw the girl and her gaggle, and I tapped my friend on his shoulder. I said, look, there go our best friends. Because, I'm real nonchalant. Like, I'll read a girl down Boots, girl, and then I'll just give her very much, like, like I said, oh, girl, look, there go our best friends, girl. Would you look at that? And then the girl's like, oh, yeah, now that we're inside the club, we will win. We will win. I got that bitch face. I was ready to beat her ass. I was like, bitch, what a fucking do? What a fucking do, bitch? You already got the advantage. You're white. You're bigger than me. You're taller than me, girl. I don't give a damn. What it do? What the fuck you do? And then she got scared, girl, because now she realized that I didn't give a fuck. Because Natina Shea, bitch, I will wear you out and run out that front door, girl. It ain't nothing to me, girl. Wait 3 months and then come back to the club again. So, girl, it's nothing for me to wear you out, girl. Because when I tell you, I just wanted so badly to just get that side curl and to just wear that side curl off the top of her head. Like, she don't even realize how close she was to get her ass beat. And like I said, she had on her glasses, girl, and this is exactly the reason why I wore my glasses shirt. Honey, wearing glasses doesn't make you smarter. It really doesn't, bitch. You think just because you have on glasses that, honey, that you can read a bitch down Boots, girl? No, man, that this much is apparent, girl, because you got read for the gods, darling. You got read for the gods, darling. You're dead. Let's make the funeral arrangements. What the flower arrangements? Okay, we need to make the phone calls because you've died. I read that girl down Boots, girl. But I will say that the rest of the night after that, people were coming up to me saying, girl, thank you for standing up for the line, girl, because y'all was right. And I can appreciate the fact that you stood up for your friend, girl, because I would have did the same thing. I'm like, but that's a given. Listen, if it's a real friend, then you'll stand up for them. Although we do need to, like I said, we do need to learn how to not respond in that way. As an adult, I will say that now. Had I to do again, I probably would not have responded like that. But it just was the whole aggravation that at first I stood out. I didn't want it. I was going to let my friend handle it. But then I kind of felt like he wasn't really reading her the way I wanted her to be read. And so then I was getting upset because I felt like, I'm not going to say the white girl was reading my friend down, but she was kind of, I'm going to give her credit because you're not keeping 100. She was keeping up with my friend. I will give her that. And I feel like my friend, sometimes his adrenaline be rushing so much, he can't speak. Like, he gets nervous. Like, not scared, but like, his words, he be kind of stuttering, but not because he's scared, but just because his nerves, like, his adrenaline be pumping. But like me, I've been doing this for years, since I've been a kid. You understand what I'm saying? So, for me, it's like, I know how to channel my energy, girl, and I know how to look you up and down real quick, and just from top to bottom, we can just go down the whole list. And I'm not going to get nervous and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. No, girl. A, B, like, bitch, it's like, first of all, your mug is cracked, okay? Your frame is damaged. And in reference to those things you call feet, girl, let's not even go there, okay? Because it looks like you've been stomping cement blocks for years, girl. It looks like you've been stomping on fucking stonefish, zebrafish, any type of poisonous ill for centuries, girl. Your feet look like they need to be amputated. Okay, like, why are you walking up here with these fucking dead feet, bitch? That's offensive. Did you ever stop to think that maybe we were offended by your feet? Like, girl, I was just going in on this thing, girl. I said, she couldn't take me. She could not. And with this side curl, girl, I just went on what I said, girl, but it was so much stuff I was saying. I can't even remember what I said, girl, but I was going in on her curl, her little part with her curl, girl. I said, and if she didn't even do it right, like, if you was going to do a curl, I'm not going to knock you doing a curl, but her curl was just trying, like, it just was like a banana sitting off the side of her head. And I'm like, she got some nerve trying to talk about anybody but this Chiquita Banana girl sitting up here trying to act like she's original when, girl, anyone who has $15 can get your look at Forever 21, girl. You know, at H&M, like, you acting like you doing something special, bitch. I saw that tank top on 30 girls. Like, That's the risk you run when you buy off the rack, bitch. Like, I don't even know why you think you're special. Like, you're the only girl in the world, Rihanna. When really, girl, you're not 1 in a million, girl. You're 1,000,000 to 1, girl. Because when you deal with me, bitch, I'm that girl that will give you what the fuck you want to, girl. I will give you what the fuck that came for, child. Now come to my goddamn shop and ask for me the reading. Cause bitch, if you ask for me the reading, bitch, I'll give you what the fuck you need to know. Bitch, let me tell you right now, you're trifling, you're never gonna have a man. Bitch, you're ugly damn boots, bitch, need a goddamn plastic surgeon. Bitch, don't get me started, bitch, cause me give you what the fuck you came for. Bitch, I'll give a bitch what the fuck she wants, girl. I'll give it to her in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 different dialects, girl. I'll read you with the British accent, girl. I'll read you with the Spanish one, girl. You don't want it with me, bitch. Cause I'll give you Rosie Perez down boots, bitch. I'll give you Rosie. Bitch, me give you Rosie. You won't be able to handle me, bitch. You won't be able to handle me, bitch. Because, bitch, let me tell you something right now, okay? Let me just tell you right now, okay? Because, bitch, at the end of the motherfucking day, bitch, you are a lesser girl, honey. Okay? Like, a girl, you're wearing this outfit, girl. But, girl, really, you're not, girl, because you're fat and you look like a smoked sausage in this outfit, girl. You look like a pig suffocating in the blanket. So, girl, I don't even too much know. And I don't got nothing against no big girls. But my thing is, because if she would have been skinny, I would have read her on her skinniness too, girl. It don't matter, girl. I go for anything, girl. And I'm sorry for people who are offended about that, girl, but you motherfucking Neil, girl. She was just out of shape. She had moves. It was just awkward because she wasn't like that, but she was like, it was weird because she had moves. I'm like, girl, get out of here with your moves. Get out of my face with your, girl, go blind. I don't see you. One more time. Go blind. I don't see you. Okay? Girl, I'm blind. You're not there. Okay? It just is what it is. So, girl, that whole encounter. But like I said, I have to admit that the rest of the night was so much fun. I mean, I got in, I saw some of my associates, some people that I liked. You know, he bought me and my friend a drink, and got me, it was really cute. And then we went to another bar, we had a good time. So, and then they saw us in the bar again after that last time, because the second time when she approached me again inside the club, girl, I already knocked her face off, and she knew that, girl, because I'm like, bitch, it ain't nothing for me, girl, I will beat you up. And I don't like to fight, girl, and I really try to avoid fights, girl, but you need an ass kicking. See, little bitches like you, I like to see them get their ass whooped, because you need someone to stand up to you. See, I think amongst her circle of friends, people are afraid of her, girl, but that's your friends, girl. I don't know you. Like, I'm not afraid of you. I don't know who your parents are. Maybe they are rich, and maybe they are prestigious, girl, and I don't care, girl. They'll just have a prestigious, beat-up child. You'll have a royal ass kicking, girl. It ain't nothing for me. So, chabu. So, anyway, that being said, let me acknowledge something else. Here's one thing about it that really kind of pissed me off. I don't know for those of you who don't know, but I entered that ludicrous contest, rap contest. And see, this is the reason why I didn't even give my best work. I'm going to tell you why. People kept asking me, are you sure you entered the contest? Blase, squaze, blah. And I'm like, well, I know that I did the way that they asked me to do it. I emailed, I think I may have emailed, and I can secretly, let me go pull it up, just so I know my dates. Give me 5 seconds, because I'm about to make a point here, and this really bothered me. It really did. If I'm going to be honest, I gotta be truthful and let it be known what the facts is. And I want to give it straight. Let me go to inbox. Because, let me see if I can find it. So many things for me to sort through. Okay, I sent it on the 8th. Okay, I sent it on the 8th is when I sent this thing. Okay? Now, they responded back to me on the 15th. Now, my question to them was, in reference to, how do you know if, let me just read so I can read it verbatim, so I'm not like skipping over shit. I said, how do I know my video has been entered into the contest? I was sent an email, but where do I go to see my video amongst the rest of the contestants? Signed, Quadier. Of course, I signed everything, my comments, any email I do, I always type my name in. Okay, and then, of course, then their response to me was, you will know when your video is posted by checking back at the youtube.com, the Magnum Live Large, Magnum Live Large. Every submission is first reviewed to ensure the official Magnum Live Large P2, girl, what the fuck that means, girl, whatever. Online contest rules and regulations are met. This process can take up to 48 hours. If after this review, your submission is found eligible, it will be posted. Now, here's my tea. Bitch, obviously, if I wrote this on the 8th and here it is the 15th, it's been well after 48 hours. Just making an observation. Okay. I did not cuss like the rules said. I did not use overt, like, blatant violence. Okay? What the fuck? Like, when I went on the website and looked at the gallery, I didn't see my post. I didn't see the video that I did for the contest. And this is the reason why I just had a feeling that they were not going to enter me into the contest. I had a feeling. This is why I said I'm not going to give. Which secretly, that's not an excuse. I still should give my best. Like my mom says, you should always give your best in everything you do, which is true. But I just had a fucking feeling. And my thing is, Ludacris, I don't know if you're gonna see this, but you should, bitch. Because my thing is, no tea, no shade. My thing is, no tea, no fucking shade. I don't give a fuck if I'm gay. I don't care if I'm flamboyant. I don't give a fuck. If I lose the contest, let me lose because I fucking lost. But to not enter me at all in the contest, to me is shady as fuck. And I think it's because you don't want a gay person on the page who is obviously gay. But to me, I feel like, what the fuck? Like, it's a contest. You open the contest to the public, so therefore the public fucking enter the contest. And for you to not put my post on there is a problem for me. It's a problem for me because I feel as though I was discriminated against. And that is how I feel. Because you're not going to tell me, oh, well, you didn't do a 16. Your 16 was too long. Bitch, let me tell you something. If you're going to tell me that my 16 was too long, then why the fuck did you give us a beat that was almost 2 minutes long? However, let me pull this thing up just to be so I'm not talking out the side of my ass. My point is, come on, iTunes, pop up. This will be the time. Okay, here she goes. You're going to give me one beat that's 3 minutes and 24 seconds, another beat that's 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And from what I heard listening to the beats, it's not like you're adding so many different textures and layers. So my thing about it is, girl, at the end of the motherfucking day, why did you give such a long beat if you only wanted us to rap for like 20 seconds? Or if you only wanted us to do like 30 seconds of a rap? Why did you give us 3 minutes? It don't take that. Like, I don't understand why you would do that if you only wanted us to do 30 seconds. Okay? You should have given us the best 30 seconds of the beat, and then you should have just let us run with that. But my point is, just like a paragraph, okay, you have a standard paragraph that can be, what is it, like 4 or 5 sentences? But then you have some paragraphs that are shorter and some that are longer. Okay, but if you're going to say that my post is too long, bitch, no. My 16 is just maybe longer. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I just feel as though, I do feel like I was discriminated against. I feel like that shit is fucking foul as hell because, bitch, you know you could have put me in the contest. You know you could have. The fact that you didn't is fuck the fuck up. Fuck that contest. Fuck you, because that's tried. It's tried. And I'm not coming for Ludacris specifically. When I say fuck you, I'm talking about the person who emailed me or even the person who is, because my thing is, for the fact that it took them that long, bitch, let me just go to his thing real quick. Because, girl, you know I have to be specific when I clock my tea, girl. You know how we do. You know how we do. The fact of the matter is, girl, let's just really get into this tea. Okay? Let's just really get into her where she needs to be gotten into. Let's just really do this. Because here's the issue that I'm having right now. Okay? The issue that I'm having is the fact that, bitch, you have 227 subscribers, a total upload views 14,000. Okay, girl, don't act like you're so overwhelmed with emails to where you couldn't respond sooner, or to where you couldn't have given me a more specific response on why because clearly it's been 48 hours. I went to the gallery, and let me look again just before so I don't put my foot in my mouth. I went to the gallery.
I strap Magnum extra large, protect you.
Girl, I'm not trying to go to your thing, girl, no shade. But here's my thing. I'm looking at the view. I'm looking at the contestants. And I'm not here. I'm not here. And I think that's fucked up. I think if I was going to lose, that's okay with me. I don't mind. This is why I don't enter YouTube contests. There's too much politics behind it. It's fucked up though. But you know, I just have to put that out there so I can say it's just one thing about me. Sometimes my honesty and my straightforwardness holds me back. And not even just that, but the fact that I have decided to do it my way in reference to I'm going to be who I am, and hopefully people can get that. That is what's going to make it harder for me. I feel like, and it's no shade, and people can take this however they want to take it, and I'm sorry, I know maybe this is not the politically correct thing to say, so I apologize in advance. But I genuinely feel if I were Caucasian or Asian or something else outside of black, with all the same talents that I have now, from my music to the way that we can deliver a message and what it is that we do, I feel like by now somebody would have been scooped us up and gave us a show or something like this. But I feel like anytime somebody who isn't black does something that a black person does good, people always want to put it on a pedestal like, oh, it's just so great. And maybe they are talented, girl, but the fact that I feel like a lot of times it's so many different levels that I feel like I've been discriminated against. The fact that I'm black, the fact that I've even decided to do my hair natural, the fact that I'm gay, the fact that I'm honest with how I feel, the fact that I don't feel the need to kiss people's asses. I'm not disrespectful either, I don't feel. But at the end of the day, I don't feel the need to be out under you either. Okay, and that just is what it is. But I just feel like at the end of the day, I really do genuinely feel if we had a show, it would be a success. Bitch, if we had a show on Showtime, an hour-long show where we clock all the goddamn tea, girl, uncensored, with the show, with me at my desk and my drink, right? You know, my drink, of course, and we can have some phone calls towards the end of the show, and just this whole idea how I have in my mind about the talk show. And I don't really care to have celebrities on the show. I don't need to have celebrities on the show because I feel like it'll be just as interesting without the celebrities on the show. And it's no tea, no shade. I feel like from time to time we can have a person come on and give their perspective on something. But the point is, I feel like I know the show will be a success. And I don't know why the industry is so scared to give me a chance, to really give me a chance. Not no run-of-the-mill basic shit. Give me a real fucking chance so that me and my audience can do what the fuck we know we can do. I feel like they're afraid because I know that the shit will take over. I just really feel it in my spirit. And this is the reason why people want to make it hard to get in the door, because they feel like, I just feel like in my heart, and what my mom, which I know is like, okay, she's your mom, of course, but no, I swear to God, my mom can even tell you anything about me, from flaws to personality flaws to anything, talent. I have no issue saying, oh, I don't think this would work. Someone told me, oh, you should look into modeling. I don't see myself as a model. I don't have an issue acknowledging the fact that I'm not going to be great at everything. But for the things that I know I am good at, bitch, I know that I excel in. And I don't need anyone to tell me that. I'm humble about it. It's a blessing from God, but it is what it is. And I just really have an issue with people who want to sit up here. And even one thing about it is, I know that there are people who can help me, who watch my shit, who aren't going to help me because they rather just see me on YouTube till I'm dead. And they want to just see me on YouTube forever. And that's fucked up too for the individuals who are out there who have a connection, who claim that they love what I do and watch all of my videos like that. Okay, girl, well, fuck you too, because you could be helping me and you're not. And I don't understand what that's all about either. But you know what? It's not for me to understand. And you know what? I said on my live broadcast, God forbid, but I'm just going to put it out there because it's a reality. Sometimes people can be ahead of their time and people don't get them until after they pass on. And it's like, I just feel like maybe with the way that I present a message, people, society, I feel like they're ready for it, truth be told. But maybe the mainstream is not willing to give me an opportunity right now. And then maybe years after the fact, like after I'm dead and gone like Justin Timberlake, then they'll be like, oh yeah, this dude was like hella cool and we should have put him on, but now he's dead and maybe we can find somebody else like him. Like, listen, that's the part that aggravates me. Like, I'm here now. Give me a fucking chance now. I'm telling you I can do the shit. The show would be a fucking smash hit because I feel like the connection that me and my supporters have with each other, and that I think that the connection that I can have with, the masses, I feel like would be something that's different. I can't even explain why it's different, but I just know that it would be different. And that's all I'm saying. And it is what it is. But like I said, I know some people are going to feel like I'm tooting my own horn. It's not that at all. But one thing about it is, I do know that I do truly believe in my heart of hearts that I'm talented. And some people may disagree, and that's okay. If you think I'm untalented, that's your opinion, and it's okay. I respect that. Some people may think that I'm not as talented as I think I am. That's okay too. But I really believe in my heart of hearts. I've always been an entertainer. This is not something that YouTube started and then, like, oh, well, let me just make a video on YouTube and maybe some people got on YouTube, they weren't even thinking about entertainment until after YouTube came out. And they was like, well, let me just buy a webcam and get on YouTube. That was never I was always an entertainer from when the fuck, as long as I can remember. Telling what I do with you guys, I've always done this. From when I was in Arizona to now here, when I lived in Jersey, it's nothing for me to tell my encounters, and I've always been like this. So it's just like, I just kind of feel like, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, I pray that God, the universe, whatever is up there, will see that maybe I can contribute. But it's not really for me. Let me stop. It's not really for me. Far be it from me to say that what God should do for me, because I don't know. Like it's like my mom says, we plan and God plans. It's like, okay, fine. I know what I want, and I know what I think I can contribute. But if in the bigger picture I'm not meant to be in entertainment, and God, the universe, whatever oversees that happens on this planet, leads me in a different direction, I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to go with it. It is what it is, but whatever. So let's just hop right into the questions. After the rant. Last one, dear. Okay, so the first question reads, well, both of these questions look similar. One is, who is your biggest inspiration, and what is your biggest inspiration? I guess in a way they're different, because in one aspect you're asking me an individual who has inspired me versus perhaps a situation or a life experience that has provided inspiration to me. So I'll answer it on both levels. I'll say one of my biggest inspirations is probably my mother, and the way that she is one of my biggest cheerleaders. Of course, her being my mother and me being her son, we have had plenty of conflicts. Of course, this is a family though. But just the idea how much she has stuck by my side, and the fact that she has never, as far as I'm concerned, turned her back on me. There are some decisions that she's made that I feel like could have been better thought out. But I know that when the decisions were made, that she did the best she could do at that time. So, with that being said, one of the reasons why I can't wait till, God willing, I have my break is because I want to get my mom a beach house. I've been promising her this beach house since, 13? Like, one day I'll get, girl, still to this day, from 13 and now, I've been telling her, one day I'm going to get you this beach house. Because my mother works hard. My mother is in her 50s. She's been working long and hard. And things are a struggle at times. And I don't want to, at all this time, she's been taking care of everybody else. I feel like it should come a time when I can take care of her, and to where she can just do what the fuck she wants to do. She can relax on the beach. She can go to lunch, sleep in late, just whatever she wants to do. It'll be up to her what she does with her time. But I just want her to have the option. And so that's in reference to the person. And I don't know if I answered that the way you want, but where I am right now, that's where my mom is definitely, in reference to the drive of me doing this, one of the biggest inspirations. In reference to a situation that has inspired me, I would say it's a number of things. When I read these, for instance, well, I don't want to, let me not do that. Well, I will later, but not for this reason. I was going to say, when I get letters from different people, and when I get emails and they tell me how I've affected their life and how I've helped them, that to me is the reason why we do these posts. I love to do it because it's what I do. I'm an entertainer. I like to share my encounters and my stories and the different skits that I do from time to time when I get around to doing them, although I need to get some equipment so I can do the ones that I have in mind now. But it's all good. That's a whole other story for another day. I lost my train of thought here for a minute. All right, but the music and everything, when people say that I've changed their life, that is what allows me to, like, okay, so you know what? Even if I'm not getting paid the kind of money I want to get paid, in reference to the effect I'm having, I can't complain on any level. In reference to the effect, the people that you touch, the way that you touch them. So on that level, it makes it worth it. Of course, obviously, the financial would be nice too, but for right now, just to have that, doing what I love to do, will suffice. So the supporters, you guys are the situation that has inspired me to continue. Let's see another question. Did you ever come out to everyone in high school? Yes and no. Initially, I was forced out, but then once I was out, I was like, "Bitch, fuck it." And then when I went to when I got to high school, I was like, "It doesn't really matter." And it just was what it was. So I guess you could say I never made an official like, "Yes, I'm gay." It was kind of like everybody assumed it, and I just never denied it. So yeah, I guess. Can you send? Yes, honey, to my I have a supporter in Guyana. He said, "Can you send a shout out to Guyana? You have at least one fan here. Much love." And I wonder what's his name is. Is it Low SDPC? Thank you so much for the love and guy. And this is see going back to that one question, the inspiration. See, that's the kind of stuff that I'm saying. Like to get a tweet from Guyana is a beautiful thing. It's halfway across the world. Come on. Okay. Let's see another question. How much can I bench press? I don't know. I really don't know. You know, I've been working out, but I'd be lying if I gave you an actual number. I don't know. I really don't bench press anything. I do more so push-ups, crunches, squats, lunges, that type of deal. So yeah, I really don't. I have to get back to you on that. Let's see. If you could star or just be in an old TV show, which one and why? It's probably cliche for me to say, but I would probably say Fame for the simple fact that it's based around the arts. About art and being creative, and it allows the characters are able to delve into their actual talents, whether it be singing, dancing, acting, whatever. Well, of course, acting, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. What do I think about artificial insemination? I'm not against it. For the people who need it, use it. Let's see. What are some useful vocal exercises to get the most out of your voice? To be honest with you, I need a vocal coach, so I probably wouldn't even be the person to even tell you about that. If I'm going to be honest with you, I probably would not be the right person to ask about that, just because I'm not a professional, and I need training myself. I feel like I have a nice voice, but I feel like it could be great with a coach and somebody to kind of help me mold it and refine it. But see, again, this is me being honest with you and myself. Okay. What is a normal day like for a quadeer? A normal day for myself, third person. That's weird. Okay. Um, anyway, a normal day for myself would be waking up. Well, first of all, I normally stay up late, and that's not a good thing. That's actually a bad thing, and I need to work on that. Like today, for instance, I woke up around 3 o'clock. Not a good look. But that's only because I stayed up till like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, working, and it's just a lot of things. A lot of things that, and me trying to make this thing a success for myself, for my mom, for you guys. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and so I can't. I feel like there's really no time for me to. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I really do need to balance my time, period, because there's no reason why I shouldn't be getting any sleep this way, or that I should be sleeping till 3 in the afternoon. But it is what it is. But normally a day for me is I wake up, I work, eat, watch a little TV, work out. Probably a lot of times my friend will come in, scoop me up. But if he doesn't, I have my books over here, my magazines. I read, watch more TV, do some more work. And as I'm working, of course, I cross things off my agenda. Go to the grocery store. It's pretty boring. I have a couple. When I go out, I almost all the time have encounters. But a lot of the time, everything I need is in my office space, my room. And I'm content with that. But don't get me wrong, I like to go out. Once I get my Jeep, once I get my car, I'll be going out a lot more, and I'll be able to show you guys. I don't know. Who knows? That's such a ways away. I'm not even going to pretend to predict what the future holds, because anytime you do that, it's always wrong, at least in my opinion. When you try to say, oh, I'm going to be this, and I'm going to be here, there. Last question. How do you... about Lady Gaga. Okay, so how do you think Lady Gaga's upcoming album will do, sales-wise and ratings-wise? Well, I don't care for Lady Gaga, but I will say that I do feel like she has delusional fans, but devoted fans. So the album may do well. But as far as I'm concerned, the fact that... Hold on one second, I have a phone call. Hello? Nothing in the middle of my post, darling. Girl, I wasn't, because then I had another phone call, Miss Girl, and it was an emergency, Miss Thing. Okay, girl, that'll be fine, girl. I'm wrapping up the show, girl, so let me go so I can finish by the time you get here. Bye. Like, bitch, girl, I'm working, darling, so you're just gonna have to wait. Like, girl, what? Girl, see, girl, I should have just paid that phone call, and then she would have been feeling some type of way, but I'm not gonna shade her like that because she is a friend. But it's like, girl, don't question me. I'm telling, she's telling me, you should be done by now. Bitch, but I'm not. I got another phone. Why am I even explaining? See, that's the one thing about it about me that I need to stop doing. Because why am I even explaining to you what I'm doing? Okay, the point is, I'm working. I'm still working. Right. And that's because I'm still working. So what you're saying is neither here nor there of the equation. Now is it? Be that as it may, the last question. Lady Gaga, but what I was saying in reference to Lady Gaga is just because the record sells well doesn't mean that it is a good record. I don't care for Lady Gaga. I'm really done talking about her. Because she's not paying any of my bills. And anytime I talk about her, I'm giving her free press, a free platform, and it's just not going to happen. I don't care for her as an artist. Good luck to her and her future endeavors. It is what it is. So on that note, I love you guys. You all fucking rock. Clearly, I know I said I want to keep this thing short, and clearly we're almost at an hour. You guys have to forgive me. I'm trying. Seriously, I know it doesn't seem like it, but I really am trying because with 45 minutes, I know it seems like I'm just going on and on and on, so you have to forgive me, but I don't know. Sometimes I just get ahead of myself. Anyway, listen, you can go. My t-shirts are now available if you want to get a t-shirt. This is the Wearing Glasses Doesn't Make You Smarter t-shirt. Of course, we have a plethora of t-shirts. I'm still designing some and got some that I'm still working on that are on ground level. And hopefully soon they'll be available for sale and all things of this nature. But if you want to go and get a t-shirt, then you could be my guest and get a t-shirt. Obviously, that would make me happy. And also, send me a letter in the mail. Look, I got 3 letters. I got a postcard from New York, which is on my mirror. I got a letter. And another letter and it smells so good. I got a letter from another one of my beautiful supporters. She's such a doll, this woman. She's so special, and I love her. And I can't believe she put so much, look at how much effort she put into her artwork. I mean, it's just so much going on here. I love it. I love it. All of this is going to go on my cork board once I get it. So anyway, I love you guys. You guys fucking rock. You guys are amazing. I pray that nobody was offended. You know I don't say this with malicious intent, but it's just me being honest with my feelings. And it's no shade to any specific group at all whatsoever. I love people. I'm a lover of people in life and the human condition. So I was just addressing a specific situation. But again, however you take it is up to you. But with that being said, I love you all. You all fucking rock. Bye.